边有个小车，那边有2个小车啊。
Southern China is reeling from a devastating wave of extreme weather, as relentless monsoon rains continue to batter the provinces of Guangxi and Guangdong. What began as a prolonged period of downpours has now escalated into a full-blown disaster. Collapsing bridges, overflowing rivers, mass evacuations, and entire towns underwater. In a particularly harrowing incident on June 24th, part of the Xiarong Expressway bridge between Sandu County and Rongjiang gave way following a sudden landslide. 2 small cars were reportedly swept off the broken section, while the front end of a large red truck was left dangling perilously in midair. The scene has become a chilling symbol of how dangerously strained the region's infrastructure has become. In neighboring Guangdong province, the situation is equally dire. Cities such as Zhaoqing, Yangjiang, and Maoming have been hit with days of relentless rainfall, driven by typhoon-enhanced monsoon systems. In Huaiji County, located in Zhaoqing, a staggering 472 millimeters of rain fell in just a short span, flooding homes, turning streets into canals, and overwhelming all urban drainage systems. Northern Huaiji and parts of southern Lianshan experienced some of the most intense precipitation on record, leading authorities to issue a rare red-level flood alert. One of the most alarming developments has been the behavior of the Zhujiang River. Over just 3 days, the river surged with 3 distinct flood peaks, reaching a critical water level of 53 meters by June 17th, just shy of breaking historical records. With warnings that further rain could push it over the edge, emergency evacuation orders were issued for several vulnerable low-lying areas, including Huaiji, Guangning, and Sihui. Residents have described their towns as water cities, with homes submerged, vehicles floating away, and neighborhoods transformed into archipelagos of rooftop shelters. In many places, the only way to navigate was by wading waist-deep through murky floodwaters or clambering to higher ground. Roads have been completely blocked, cars stalled or overturned, and entire districts left inaccessible to rescue teams.
你们看啊，那地下那下头车库真的啊，车库这个天。
In the hillier regions of Zhaoqing, landslides triggered by the waterlogged terrain have crushed homes and buried infrastructure, compounding the misery for residents already dealing with floods. In Yangjiang, one of Guangdong's key coastal cities, rainfall totals reached a jaw-dropping 500 millimeters in just 24 hours. This caused massive waterlogging and brought urban life to a grinding halt. In Yangdong District, floodwaters inundated Jinde Experimental School, stranding students and teachers. Infrastructure once believed to be resilient is crumbling under nature's force. The geography of the Pearl River Delta compounds the risk. Its low elevation means cities like Zhaoqing and Yangjiang are particularly vulnerable to storm surge, river overflow, and inland flash flooding. Combined with aging drainage systems and overwhelmed emergency services, the situation has quickly spiraled out of control. Schools across the region have suspended classes indefinitely, while emergency teams are stretched thin, responding to rescues, road clearances, and dam inspections. The economic toll of this disaster is rising by the hour. Vehicles have been destroyed, homes inundated, roads collapsed, and power infrastructure severely damaged. Farmers have lost entire crops, and small businesses report catastrophic losses due to water damage and supply chain disruptions. For many communities, this isn't just a temporary emergency. It's a long-term blow to their livelihoods. Southern China is in the grip of a disaster that shows no sign of letting up. From collapsed bridges and flooded schools to blacked-out cities and dangerously full reservoirs, the scale of destruction is staggering.